African American person, whether it's Medicaid, the marketplace, through your job, because the marketplace also has, you know, insurance plans that have zero premium that you can get. If you are under a certain income bracket or something like that, if you don't feel like you don't make enough money, if you don't have a regular 9-to-5 job that provides health insurance, you can get with the marketplace, and they have plans. It doesn't have to be Medicaid, but everybody should have some form of medical insurance in order to stay current on their checkups and screenings, because it's imperative that we, you know, take care of ourselves and stay healthy out here.
So, what about the screenings and everything when it comes to like colon cancer, prostate cancer, breast exams? When should you go in for some of these exams or tests, and when is a good time to do these things?
I say us in the African American community, we definitely need to stay on top of our screenings, especially breast cancer screenings for us women. Do your self checks in the shower, and you know, and when you become, I think it depends on if you have it in your family. If you have a family history of it, mom, grandma, somebody who's being diagnosed, depending upon what age they were when they were diagnosed, you need to start getting your mammograms and things like that. I think it's 10 years, 10 years or prior to whatever age they were when they start. So like my mom was diagnosed at 40 or 41. So when I was 30, 32, I started getting mammograms and taking care of myself. But do those self checks. If you're now, they say 45 to get colonoscopy. Get that colonoscopy. I know it sounds weird to let somebody look up your behind and everything like that, but like I said, my grandmother had never had a colonoscopy. She finally had one at age 77, and stage 4 rectal cancer. So those little polyps that they remove when they find them, if they find them early, they can remove them and, you know, save you from a prolonged something turning into a, you know, rectal tumor.
All right, okay, I got another good question for you. So, like, examining yourself for like breast cancer, how would women do that or whatnot? I mean,
it's best to do it in the shower, and then around the time, like when your menstrual period and things like that, you want to, you know, hold your arm up and do the circular motion. It's best, like I said, it's best to do it in the shower. Me personally, like I said, my mother died of breast cancer, and I had a lump that I just got removed last, what was that, October 22. Luckily, mine was benign. It was not malignant, but it's like I said, it's important. And if I didn't have that health insurance, you know, because sometimes we run into situations where we find these little things, and so they're like, oh, well, you know, how can I pay to get it biopsied? How can I? Because they wanted thousands of dollars just to biopsy this little mass about this big, but a little mass this small can take you out of here, take your life.
Because it'll spread, like a super spreader or whatnot.
Well,
cancer, some of the cancers or whatnot.
And sometimes, like I said, sometimes it could be a lymphoma or something that's, you know, non-aggressive, but you just don't want to take those chances.
So what advice you got out there for some of the people that may see this video or whatnot and want some answers or whatnot about some of the things that you're talking about?
I would say it's imperative that we be our own health advocates. Like, I know that we like to say the doctor, they've gone to college, they know it all, but you know your body. You know what feels right and what doesn't feel right. And something that, you know, really scares me is that a lot of African American people are dying simply due to disparities in healthcare by not being listened to. They don't listen to us. They don't take us seriously. So if you are seeing a physician and you feel like that physician is not listening to you, weigh out your options, get a second opinion, see if there's a complaint process, because it's important. Don't just take it like, well, they're the doctors, they know it all. They have gone to school, they have the degrees, but they don't know your body like you know.